So, episode 4 of ANDOR. Bonjour. So, where do I begin? First 3 episodes were good, weren't they? I couldn't wait till this morning to watch episode 4. What I will say is, it was a lot more Star Warsy. There was the ship that old Bob's character was on, old Sven Skarsgård, whatever his character's name is. He was on the old ship, and it looked like, you know, there was the nods to the Millennium Falcon, and there was TIE fighters in it with the noise, with the and a few other bits and the accoutrements of Star Wars. You had more Empire in it, and the woman from the trailer, this officer, that's the good stuff. Other than that, this was 41 minutes that dragged. Sorry. Don't know what to say. I'm not angry, because what I will say is, I'm still going to watch episode 5. I'm trusting them, because the first 3 episodes were that solid that I'm kind of allowing them this episode, which I'll call the walkie-talk episode. You know, it's good old Dismal minus things coming in here, but I hate saying it, applying it to ANDOR, because we didn't have none of the shenanigans that Dismal are renowned for in ANDOR so far, except that this episode was walkie talkie. And if you was wondering where all the diversity was in the first 3 episodes, you're getting it in this one. You're getting it, all right? More women involved, and there is nothing wrong with that. What it makes it do, that what happens is, though, is the men are stupid now. Apart from ANDOR, the men are either under a woman's control or they're stupid. It's classic Dismal. It's a shame. It's a shame that this has fallen so far. Like I say, I started off with the positives because I don't know, because I want to stay positive with this show, because it started off so well. Over halfway through, though, I just thought, oh, come on, you know, get on with something. And the only thing is, I know that you've got to spend time with the characters and you've got to build up things, and, you know, but the momentum, it seems like the momentum they had in the first 3 episodes doesn't continue. It doesn't even plateau. It changes and gives you, we've got another half a dozen characters. You know, the gang he's forced to join for the heist, and then another guy from the Empire turns up. All the Empire lot. The security guard's mum, which was a great scene, did make me laugh, and he is still a really good character. Weirdly, I'm really interested in following this guy's story through. I'm intrigued to see where this security guard, right from episode 1 that we followed him, I'm really intrigued to find out where we go. And that's what we want. I know Andor is kind of like the 2-dimensional, and we know that he dies in the film, so, but I'm still interested in where his story's going. But I will say that with 4 episodes in, I don't know how many episodes this has got, and they're all a good length. They're all a good length, I'll give them that. That's what she said. We don't go there. But you introduce too many characters, and you need a lot of time to do everyone justice. So I don't know why they're lobbing more characters at us. I don't know why they seem to keep it really tight with the threads running through this story. But they basically took 41 minutes to explain what old Sven Skarsgård wanted with ANDOR. And I know there's a lot more else introduced, but that's from the main character's point of view, and that's another classic Dismal, is the main character ain't in it a lot. And like I say, it sounds like I'm nitpicky, but I am really, because if I don't nitpick, there is literally nothing to talk about in this episode. And that's why it's going to come across as if like I'm trying to pick the, you know, his ship looks like the man. That was nice, but these were all nice nods to Star Wars. It made it look Star Wars. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, well, it could be any generic sci-fi show apart from a couple of blasters and a robot kind of thing. Well, if you're going to do stories on the fringes of Star Wars, you ain't going to have the Skywalkers in it, are you? You know, all you want is a couple of TIE fighters and a nod to a stormtrooper and someone saying the Empire's bad or whatever it is. We don't keep wanting it hammered home, do we? Or do we? Because, anyway, we got a bit more Star Warsy in this, but it got a bit more dismally as well. A bit more dismally minusy. And a lot of walking and talking, just explaining things that could just be done like that. It could just be done like that, but everyone's, you know, the women are really po-faced and miserable again because they've got to be strong, a woman. And, oh yeah, they did. They put it on us, as the actress said to the bishop. They put the women on the stronger woman on us in this episode. And that's really all I've got to say about it, because I think if I carry on talking, what I'll do is I'll start comparing it to other things and what they should have done and how they should have done it, and then I'm going to wind myself up. But this is just, if we're going to spin it positive, this is just an episode that I'm struggling to get enthused about either way. It's really in that, like the emoji, you know, and it's a shame, you know. I'm not letting the disappointment get the best of me, because obviously the first 3 episodes got me so excited that I couldn't wait to watch episode 4, and then you're thinking, right, yeah, and it's the end. So if I'm still thinking yeah, then perhaps episode 5, you know, all those strands, maybe, all right, I might be forgiving them for spending an entire episode. I think it's unforgivable, to be fair. I do think you can, the solid storytelling can make this stuff crack along. And I don't mean an action set piece every 5 minutes, or one at the beginning, one at the end, and one in the middle. I just mean cracking stories. The momentum of them is carried along by the characterisation, and they're all good actors. They're all good actors in this, but none of it's happening, and it's taken a bit of a tumble. I will leave it there, and join me next week for the 5th one. Hopefully it's all roses again. And if you like the video, please press the like, and please get commenting. Well, come at me, whatever it is, come at me. Let's get some commentary going, and let's get some chats going, because that's what I want to do. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to everyone so far who has. So if you like, subscribe please. Until next time, adios.